Hi everyone, it's Jack again. If you remember one of my recent videos, I talked about uh, using sensory experiences as therapy, basically gathering things into a box or something similar to create what's sometimes called a self-soothing or self-calming box. And much of you may recall that many of the items I showed you were tactile, had to do with a sense of touch. And as you can see right here in the camera, I don't know if you know what this is. No, it's not Play-Doh, but it's kinetic sand, which, if I understand it right, is made from actual sand at the beach, but it's treated and made up in a way that it's not quite as messy as playground sand, but kind of stays in a clump, kind of somewhat like Play-Doh. And Hufflemama is here with me. She helps me get these. See, that's her saying hi. She helped me get some of these things. We started with this, well, not quite with this by itself. It's comprised of two 4-pound sets, one that is purple and the other that is a sparkly teal. We just decided to mix them together, well, because the instructions suggested that that would be a good idea. So we have 8 pounds right here.
That's 4 pounds.
4 pounds where each was 2 pounds. Sorry. And then recently she decided, I had talked about, she'd introduced these tools here, which are
They're for molding fondant.
For molding fondant for cake decorating and such. And so I thought, well, why don't we get a few more tools much like this? And so came up with yet a different idea, that is to get the sandifying set that has some tools included in a box set, plus 2 more sets of sand, one red and one sort of vaguely green, blue-green.
It's blue.
So it came with a number of different things. We didn't know what this was at first, but I guess the idea was, yes, this is a stand for your mobile device, so if you wanted to take a picture of your creations, you could do so. And a dome, which, as you can see,
like that.
Yep. So I position it to take a nice picture. The Kinetic Sand logo is there on the dome. Cylindrical tube for rolling and filling. Maybe cutting circles with. Something to...
It's called a squisher, according to the directions.
Squisher.
Yep.
I might as well start showing some of these instructions here. So it shows the stand to film. I'm actually using something different to prop up my tablet. Keyboard, Bluetooth keyboard. Also some instructions on the things that need to be put together and how you how you might use them. I think this is all fun, but like I said, I simply wanted the kinetic sand just for the experience of squishing it between my fingers and grasping in my hands. Yep, the shredder spiralizer tool, I forget what the instructions call it.
This one doesn't work as well as this one does. Well, this one works well if you don't fill it all the way up.
Oh, do you still have the... We also got some things that were not part of this set, some cookie cutters that we got, grocery outlet, just kind of overstock items.
This one's a robot, this one's a rocket ship, and this one's an alien.
Here's some more.
This is just a standard cup.
Some more of the tools, something
That's a crinkler.
Cut with.
It's a crinkler.
Make scallop cuts.
Scoop.
Scooper tool.
Mm-hmm. This one you can press down and make like squares or circles depending on what you want. And this is for trimming. Kind of looks like a comb, but with no teeth.
Oh, yeah, yeah. But again, they look like things that you might use for cake.
This tray that we've been using when it's in the bed, so we don't end up with sand in the sheets.
Yep. A flexible, there's some kind of plastic or silicone tray that we just got at Walmart. It also came with this
Background.
background.
Yeah.
Well, that, but it gives you a nice, clean, smooth surface to do things on. And again, it's all very nice, but I generally just like getting my hands into the items, just squeeze them. I don't want this video to be too long. We're gonna play around with this some more, but I'm going to end the video here for right now, just to conclude that this may be something that you may wish to add to your self-calming box, or have it be a part of your routine and materials that you use just to unwind, relax, let go of some stress. Thanks for watching. I'm sure the next video is probably going to be along the same lines.
One hopes I may do my own